Oh, we are live! How are we, lads? Come on, the footy! The footy spot! Guys, subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! The Cowboys win it! Woo! Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Friday Night Football review for round 17 of the 2022 NRL season. South Sydney Rabbitohs 40, Newcastle Knights 28. What a crazy high-scoring game of football. Obviously, the Rabbitohs had a few players out for State of Origin. Newcastle did as well. CJ, obviously you're a South fan, but mate, what a game.
Yeah, man, it was a good game. Obviously we let 28 points into Newcastle, but to score 40 with the amount of players we had out, man, it was resilient, and I'm proud of the effort. I'm happy with that win.
Yeah, no, I think you should be happy with the win. I think defensively, Jason Demetriou will be a bit upset with that. I don't think he'll be very pleased about the result with the conceding 28 points. And I think Adam O'Brien will also be upset with conceding 40, but they scored 28 and still get beat. So,
well, Nick,
yes.
I don't really want to say this, but I think that ends Newcastle's finals hopes, man.
Ooh.
I think Newcastle are done.
Well, they're 3 games out now. They're 3 games out. They'll be 4 games out if the Dragons win on Sunday. So that'll make things tough. And Newcastle next game is against Manly, which I think that's their last chance. I mean, if Newcastle don't beat Manly next weekend, you can put a red pen through them. I reckon 90% of people will put a red pen for Newcastle right now, but next week would have to be their last chance.
No, I agree, man. This game would put the hurt on them, but they have to win the next game they have. Otherwise, it's
they play Manly. They play Manly at Brookvale next Saturday night, so that'll be really big. Big game there for the Knights next week. All right. Before we get into the review, I want to say hello to everybody in the live chat. We've got 15 people here as we speak. Who else? Who's here? We've got Electrical Dust, Full Power NRL Games. Hassine Durrani is here. Josh Rabbitohs 2022. Bosky, Luke Melbourne Storm fan, Nighthawk Gaming, Yeet Boy, Minty Rabbitoh is here. We got Jeffrey. Who else we got rolling in here? We got the King. Holy fuck. The King is here. The King is in the live chat. We got Jaden Lambert. We got Faraza Lamb. Everyone's talking about the David Clemmer versus Latrell Mitchell thing. But it was David Clemmer versus Keon Kalamatangi for most of the time. But hey, if you watched the entire game, Clemmer and Latrell were at each other pretty much all night. Obviously, we will get into it later on, but just quickly, the David Clemmer send-off at the end there was laughable.
Nah, look, fuck Clemmer, but that wasn't a send-off, I don't think. It was the end of the game. There was no point sending him off, just boys getting into it. I don't think it was a send-off in the slightest.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get into the review. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like the live stream and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. It means a lot. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers, so it would mean a lot if you guys can subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. This is the Friday Night Football review for round 17 of the 2022 NRL season. Share the video, share the live stream around to your friends, and advertise the hell out of it if you want. Share it to anybody you like. I don't care. I don't care who watches it. Just share the video around, lads. It means a lot. Let's get into the game, mate. And the Rabbitohs, they got off to a really good start. They're the first try of the game in the 9th minute to Cody Walker. Mate, I can't believe they gave us a try. I thought there was an obstruction on Mitch Barnett. The on-field call was no try. They go to the bunker and they claim there was no obstruction on Barnett. They say he could have had a. They said he had a fair go at him in the defensive line, but I'm going. He's still impeded, but they ended up going with a try to Cody Walker. I couldn't believe it. What were your thoughts on that, CJ? I know you're a South fan, but I can't believe they overturned that decision and said there was a try.
Sorry, bro. Yeah, I think it was a tough call, but I don't think it changed the result of the game, in my opinion. But it was a tough call, yeah.
Yeah. I just say that we've got a troll in the chat. You know what you can do? You can go and stick your fucking disgusting arm in a wall, and you can get fucked up by a bunch of dog shit coming out of the toilet. You fucking troll motherfucker. Get the fuck out of my chat. You
Nah,
cock
trolls in the
juggler.
chat, fine out.
Go and tickle your sister, you motherfucker. Anyway,
Bro.
he's out of the chat now. Good riddance to the troll. Rabbitohs 6-0, mate. Not a bad start. Tough call there against the Knights, I thought. Anyway, we move on, mate. And in the 14th minute, Dominic Young went over for the Knights. Dominic Young. I don't know about you, CJ, but I love this bloke. Dominic Young at the moment, I think he's playing great football.
Yeah, he's in terrific form, Dominic Young. He scores against us. He was one of our main threats coming into this game. So, yeah, he was bound to score, and he does it.
He did that, and at that point, Rabbitohs went to a 6-4 lead over the Newcastle Knights, and we get to the 18th minute now, and the Newcastle Knights put up a bomb there, and Edric Lee caught it, and he tapped the ball backwards, and who was it that missed it? Fucking one of the forwards missed the ball. I can't remember exactly who it was, and then Barnett picked it up and went over and not Barnett, sorry, David Clemmer, of all people. His first try of the season, David Clemmer, he went over and scored. I love seeing front row score, and David Clemmer is a perfect example. What a try that was.
Well, he's been in good form, so but I believe that was his first try in what fucking 5
Long
years
time.
or something.
I don't know how long it's been. Apparently, it was David Clemmer's first try as a Newcastle Knight, so that's crazy.
Yeah. First try in 5 years, apparently. What the fuck?
Absolutely crazy, mate. Newcastle Knights 10-6 over the Rabbitohs. And then, not long after that, Bradman Best went over and scored for the Knights. Once again, Edric Lee causing havoc in the air. And Bradman Best going over. Newcastle 16-6. Rabbitohs under all sorts of pressure, CJ.
Yeah, well, lads, he is a perfect example of why you don't rage at games early. I broke my fan monitor. It's a bit rusty.
Jesus Christ.
When Bradman Best scored, I punched it and it came off, and now it won't work. That's a perfect example why you don't get too ahead of yourself. That try fucking pissed me off. But it was
Were
a
you
fair
having
try.
flashbacks or something, bro?
Just with how we're playing this year, bro, I honestly thought we were going to get like 30-40 put on us there.
Smash the fan. Is the fan fixable or is it fucked?
No, I've got a spare one. I'll just use that.
Oh, okay. So the one that you smash is pretty much gone, is it? It's fucked?
Yeah, it won't. Like when I turn it on, it doesn't even spin. So.
Well, you might as well piss on it, bro. It's fucked. That's all gone now. Anyway, 16-6 Newcastle. They're off to a really good start. South Sydney got back in the game, but before that, the Rabbitohs, Latrell Mitchell did a short dropout. They got the ball back, and they got a penalty. They got down the other end, and then in the 30th minute, Richie Cannon went over and scored in the corner off a nice ball from Latrell Mitchell. Fucking hell, man. That short dropout, I believe, changed the whole game.
Yeah, I said to you on Instagram that that was a very important part of the game. It switched the momentum our way in that latter part of the half. Richie Cannon, man, his first game at South since 2018. It's good to see him score.
He was awesome tonight, and Newcastle 16-12, still over the Rabbitohs. They still had the lead there, and literally 2 minutes later, Nicarima made a break down the field there. He played the ball, and then Richie Cannon went over again, bro. He scored 2 tries in fucking 3 minutes. Richie Cannon gets a double, and Next minute, it's 16 all.
Nah, I thought you were talking about when Nicarima fucking nearly scored himself. No, yeah, Richie Kenner scoring a double. I didn't see that coming, but no, it was good to see again.
Latrell converts the goal. South Sydney go to 18-16 over the Knights. And then right before half time, this was a killer. Matt Croker come off the bench. I don't know why he was ball playing in the middle. He's not a fucking Isaiah Yo, Cam Murray, Victor Radley. He's not one of those ball playing locks. Comes on off the bench. Obviously, he's a very good young forward. Throws a stupid hospital pass, intercepted by Cody Walker. And Walker ran about 70 metres and scored his double. And South Sydney go up 24-16, and the momentum is all with South Sydney. Newcastle looks shot when Walker got that intercept, bro. What was Mac Croker doing, bro?
I don't even know why he's come off there. Cody Walker intercepts redemption a bit there, but it really swung the momentum our way even more, even further. It was the perfect way to end off the half.
Matt Croker, I never want to see him ball play again after that. That was a bludger. He thinks he's Isaiah Yo, Cam Murray, Jake Trebojevic, Victor Radley. Who does he think he is? Come on, Matt Croker.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not like one of them forwards, bro. I couldn't believe what he was doing. Anyway, I see we got another troll in the chat. Yeah, anyway, we're just going to block him and move on. We're not going to waste our breath with these losers. Anyway, half time, bro. Rabbitohs 24-16 after being down 16-6. Bro, I genuinely thought that Newcastle were they were on top of Souths, and then Souths just went fucking bang, 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 and everybody at the ground was shocked.
Yeah, bro. So if you can hear noise in the background, brothers on the game. Yeah, bro.
Right.
This was Richard Kenner scoring a hat trick, bro. I didn't see that coming, man.
Did you see half time, bro? Like 16-6 Newcastle.
Yep.
Souths get a short dropout. They score 2 tries in 3 minutes, and they're in front by 2. And then, for some goddamn reason, Matt Croker throws a stupid hospital pass. Walker runs 70 metres, and Souths have scored 3 tries in about 7 minutes, and it's fucking 24-16 out of absolute nowhere.
Well, yeah, like when it was 16-6 down, I was nervous. I said, "Oh, this could be anything." And then I think, like you said, that short dropout really changed the mood of the game for us. We turned on. Cody Walker got an intercept try, and that's exactly what we needed heading into the break.
Yeah. Well, let's get to the second half, mate. Rabbitohs up 24-16, and your man, Richie Kenner, got his third try of the game, got a hat trick, went over and scored his hat trick, mate, and I think it was well deserved. And it would have been Alex Johnson tonight if he didn't have that fucking hamstring.
Could have been, should have been, but yeah. Look, Richie Kenner, man, I'm gonna give a rap to him. Like, I don't want to be too crazy, but it's his first game with us in what 4 years, and to go out there and score a hat trick in the boots of Alex Johnston. I know it's only
Yeah.
Newcastle, but nah, props to him, man. Really good.
Rabbitohs 28 points to 16, and at this point, bro, I thought Souths were going to put 40 to 50 on them. I thought Newcastle were going to get absolutely rolled, but credit to Newcastle. They kept trying hard, but then it got worse for them, bro, because big Tavita Totola went over and scored. There was a grubber kick there from Cody Walker, and then Tex Hoy was unable to ground the ball properly, and Totola went over and scored, and South Sydney went with 34-16 lead, and everybody was saying this could be 50.
Yeah, I even said that's game over there. When he scored,
Yeah.
Tavita Totola, those big boys were scoring for fun tonight.
Oh, yeah. Rabbitohs, 34-16 up, and Newcastle looked gone, and Newcastle had needed to score next, and they were down 18 points, and they finally did that, CJ, in the 58th minute for Edric Lee, who, good old Edric Lee, man. He's still got it, bro. He's experienced. He's got the height. He's a quality player, Edric Lee, and he went over and scored, and, bro, it was 34-22, and the game's not over, really, is it? Game wasn't over.
I think Newcastle didn't think it was worth staying in the side at the start of the year. No, Edric Lee, bro, he's a massive. He was the biggest threat to us. I thought his height was a big advantage for them, but Newcastle are back in it, and I'm shitting myself again. Yeah.
I don't think Newcastle used him enough. They kept going to Anari Tuwala and Dominic Young on that right hand side, and I'm going, fuck, man, just go to Edric. He scored 5 tries last week. Go more to Edric. If I'm Newcastle, what they did to the Gold Coast last week, Edric Lee scored 5 tries. Dominic Young scored 3 last week.
Yep.
You would go to Edric more than Dominic Young, and Newcastle were trying to expose they were trying to expose fucking Richie Kenner, but it just wasn't working.
No, yeah, you're right. They should have, because I thought he was the main attacking point for them, or should have been. But yeah, they kept going to Tuala a bit more. I thought he had more hands on the ball tonight.
Yep. Rabbitohs at that point were up 34-22. Newcastle, they had a sniff, 20 to go, still game on for the Knights, and then Jackson Paulo went over and scored on the right wing. A very good try, by the way. Did well to get there.
Yeah.
His foot was very close to that goddamn sideline.
Oh,
And Rabbitohs 38-24 at that point.
yeah, I've been critiquing Jackson Paulo most of the year, but the last few weeks he's been pretty solid, and that try pretty much put the game to bed just about. But oh, bro, I thought he went out at one point, but he stays in.
Yeah, I think it was 38-22 or something. And then there was a try to Mitch Barnett in the 68th minute. Mitch Barnett did well to reach out and score that one. And Rabbitohs 38-28, bro. And when Barnett scored that try, I'm going, if Newcastle score another one in the next 5 minutes, they could steal this.
Oh, I had Magic Round flashbacks, bro. I genuinely thought that this game was going to be something like 38-36 or something like that. When Barnett scored, bro, my heart rate went through the roof.
And then, look, obviously it was 38 points to 38-28. I'm going, fuck, Newcastle might have a shot here. And then they're on the attack, bro. 5 minutes to go. Bradman Best, how he didn't fucking score is beyond me. He should have scored that try. He was somehow held up. I believe it was Davey Moel that held him up underneath there. And they tried again, Newcastle. They kicked it towards Edric Lee. They weren't able to fucking get the ball because it was too big. And South ended up surviving that part of the game, bro. And then, obviously, at the end, bit of drama with Clemmer, bit of a forearm, bit of a fucking, it was a stupid tackle. I mean, it was a forearm to the face on the ground. He got sent off for it. I mean, say what you want about it. There is no way that's a send-off.
No, I think what he did was stupid, but it's full time by that point.
It's a penalty. It's not a send-off.
Yeah, I even as a South fan, I didn't really think it was a send-off for anyone, any club. A bit too harsh, man. I thought.
I can't remember the last time a player got sent off on full time. I can't remember the last time it happened.
I only remember once, but yeah.
Would have been a long time ago because I can't name the player. I can't name the game. I can't even name the year. Someone tell me, when's the last time a NRL player got sent off right on the full-time siren? I would love to know.
Correct me if I was wrong. No, it was a few seconds before the siren. The 2020 grand final. It was a few seconds.
But no, I'm talking like sent off, not sin bin.
Oh, sent off.
Like actual sent off.
No, I have zero memory of that.
Maybe in the 70s or in the 80s, but I don't remember at all. Anyway, Clemmer got sent off. Latrell Mitchell could have been binned because he came in and gave it to Clemmer, but he wasn't. And he took the late penalty goal there on full time, and the Rabbitohs get the win 40-28 in a really crazy old game, CJ. Good crowd. I think it was about 18,000 there.
Yep.
Cold Friday night. Considering the situation down that way as well, I was impressed with an 18,000 crowd, considering there's been floods around that area.
If there's something I can respect the Knights about, it's their crowd, their fan base. They always show up. Good numbers. They show up more than a fucking game at a core state at ANZ Stadium. So
that's not hard at all, is it?
Yeah. So respect to Newcastle fans for showing up. It was a gritty game, but I'm just so happy we got the win there.
I think with the situation down that way with the floods in Sydney and people travelling to and from the game, 18,000 people is a really good attendance tonight for tonight's game. And I think everybody should be happy with that because Newcastle, I think their ground holds 33,000 people. So McDonald Jones Stadium's about 33,000 people. It's the most I can fit in there. So 18,000 on a well, the ground was due, but apparently it was nice all day there in Newcastle. So 18,000 people is a really good crowd. But CJ, South Sydney, they now go to fifth on the live ladder. That's
Whoa,
crazy.
fifth.
He's a fifth on the live ladder.
Uh,
Obviously, depending on what happens between Parramatta and Brisbane, Parramatta play tomorrow against the West Tigers, and Brisbane play Sunday against the Dragons. But he's now fifth on the live ladder.
please fucking keep us fifth.
If
I'm not
the
gonna get too
Tigers and the Dragons win, you'll stay fifth. But
fucking come on, Johnny.
Tigers winning tomorrow would be a shock.
No, I'm happy with being fifth at the moment, especially with everything that's happened around the club the last year. No, I'll take fifth right now. Hopefully, we can stay by the end of the week.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. What like obviously South's got the win tonight, and it was a good performance by any means. But defensively, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think happens from here, CJ? Obviously, Souths have got a really big game next week. I not actually no, they don't. I got the Bulldogs, but Souths draw in the coming weeks. I got Bulldogs, Storm, and Cronulla. Then their next three. So
Oh,
they got a couple of big games. The Bulldogs game won't be easy. We all know the Bulldogs will be up for that. Then they play Melbourne, and then they play Cronulla. Two teams that are going pretty good in the top four. What's the focus for South Sydney in the coming weeks?
well, if I was there, the focus for me is both discipline and defense. I think whenever the teams try to get under our skin, we need to just stay composed. With defense, man, I think our edges need a bit of work to defend from there.
Definitely agree.
Our edges need work. I think defense would be the mainstay of our to win these big games.
Well, see, the thing is, right now, I'm not trying to have a shot at Newcastle here. We all know they're struggling. They're not going great. They're probably going to be 4 games out of the 8 from probably after this weekend. So their finals chances are extremely slim and probably gone. But mathematically, there's still a chance to get there. But they need to start winning pretty soon. For a team like South Sydney, who are in the top 8, concede 28 points tonight. I know there was no Murray, no Cook, no Alex Johnson. They did lose Ilias in the first minute of the game. Conceding 28 points is pretty disappointing.
No, yeah, absolutely. I don't think we can use the players out as an excuse for our defense. It's been happening the last few years. Even when we're at the top of the ladder, we've had defensive issues.
Definitely.
We need to tighten up a lot more, especially on those edges, man. Because if we play a big finals game like that, man, that's gonna freaking hurt us.
Someone is asking in the chat, Newcastle in the next couple of games. So Newcastle, they will probably be 4 games away from the top 8 after this weekend. Their next 3 games, they play Manly at Brookvale next week. Then they take on the Roosters at Newcastle on a Friday night. And then they play the Bulldogs at Newcastle. So they're going to have to win pretty much all of them games. And I think the Manly game's winnable because
Yep, absolutely.
Manly are doing okay, but Newcastle are a chance there. And then they play the Roosters, who they ambushed in round 1, and then they take on the Bulldogs, who were struggling. So they don't have the worst draw. They don't have the worst draw in the world.
Yeah. This could be crazy to say now, but I think they could win all 3 games. They could, but I don't think they will. But they could.
The next 3 games are teams that are not in the top 8. They are playing teams above them, but it's going to be tough. We said it before, CJ. If I lose to Manly next week, put a pen through them. I reckon 80% of the NRL fans will put a pen through Newcastle tonight. But I'm giving them one more opportunity. If I lose to Manly, they're gone. They're done.
No, that's fair. I think. Yeah, I'll agree with you. I know it's hard to show. I said that they're out now, but you've convinced me. I think that if they lose to Manly next Saturday, I believe.
Yeah, next Saturday, 5:30.
Officially finals chances are done.
Definitely. All right, mate. Well, obviously a very nice win for the Rabbitohs tonight. Who would your top three players on ground be from tonight's game?
Number three for me would be Thomas Burgess. I thought he was
Yes,
really
well
solid
said.
tonight. Came off. I believe he ran over 200 meters, so good on him there. He just had a really strong showing.
201. 201 meters.
201. He had a really strong showing, so I really liked Thomas Burgess. Number two, it's split, but I'll go Richard Kenner. I think he came on and just had a tremendous game. His first game in South Colours in 4 years. Scored 3 tries, always good to see.
Yeah,
And my man of the match, Cody Walker. He was
nice.
he really stepped up tonight. He really led the team around. I thought he did very well, very vocal. So Cody Walker's my man of the match.
Yeah, look, I'm going to go number three, Richie Kenner. Got a hat-trick tonight. I thought he was very good for the Rabbitohs. Number two, I'll go with Cody Walker. I'm with you, bro. I thought Cody Walker was very good tonight. Had a great game, scored a double and did well. And my man of the match, mate, off the bench, Tom Burgess. I thought Tom Burgess, when he came on, the impact he had instantly was phenomenal. Ran over Barnett at one point. Caused havoc, Burgess did. And I thought off the bench he was outstanding. He played 71 minutes as well. So
Yeah.
I thought Burgess tonight was outstanding, and I think he deserves to man the match.
Yeah, Thomas Burgess's impact was something else. So, look, I'll take the win, bro. And just for this club to be nearly outside the top four at the moment, it just feels good right now.
We all know it won't last.
Yeah, but I can just hope for this moment. But good win tonight.
Well, we'll see what happens, bro. But mate, thanks for coming on the Friday Night Football Review, and congratulations to your boys tonight.
Thank you for having me on, bro. It was a good win. I'll take it. Fucking Tigers and Dragons, please win.
You never know.
Yeah.
Upsets can happen.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, great review, and thanks for having me on, man.
Well, anyway, everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the Friday Night Football Review for round 17 of the 2022 NRL season. If you enjoyed the review, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave your thoughts on the contest in the comment section below. But anyway, guys, we're getting out of here. Full time at Newcastle. South Sydney Rabbitohs 40. Newcastle Knights 28. Have a good night. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Saturday Night Football Review between the West Tigers and the Parramatta Eels. Until then, enjoy your night. See you later.